Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hate when I wake up and my voice sounds so bad, like a straight up dude. It's ridiculous. So right now I'm just putting on some Aveeno sheer daily moisture sunscreen. So this moisturizes my face and acts as a sunscreen as well. Um I just really like how this smells, honestly. I don't really care about nothing else. The sunscreen, that's nice, but the sun ain't even out. If y'all know anything about Ohio, we have a lot of gray days where it is just gray all the time. No sun, no nothing. So, not that I really need the sunscreen, but... And that's another reason why I want to get up out of here. Like, I really do. Because the weather really affects your mood. And I feel like, low-key, I don't like to, diagnose myself with stuff, but... as far as like having seasonal depression, I really feel like I have a lot of those symptoms. Like, seriously. Putting some chapstick on because my lips was chapped. I put on some press-ons, y'all. These is cute. They're cute, but I feel like they're giving kind of granny a little bit with the shape of them, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna do my brows. I always go in with my brows first. But to give y'all kind of a update on things that have been going on, like my last life update video, I did let y'all know I was like super stressed out about like me finding alternative childcare for my baby because she just turned 4 in February, the day after my birthday. And so she's not quite at the age of kindergarten yet. So of course I gotta pay for childcare. So, and if you're wondering what I'm using, this is the pencil from Dollar Tree. It comes with 2 small pencils. I use black because I just want to, you know. Some people frown upon it, but do what you do. Do whatever you feel is best for your face. Anyway, so I was like super nervous, like didn't know what I was gonna do, and nervous ain't even a word. I was pissed because the grant that my daughter was on is called the RISE grant, and they were like basically saying like, hey, the funds have dried up, so you got 2 payments left. And they sent that to me in like the end of January. So I had already made January's payment, so I'm thinking, okay, well, the 2 payments that they talking about is for February and March. And so after March, I'm gonna have to find something else, you know, somewhere else for my daughter to go, because the daycare that she goes to, I can't afford it without that grant, flat out. And so she goes to a Christian daycare. I love the people there. It was highly recommended. A family friend of mine, her sons went there, and one of them still currently do, I believe. And so, you know, and it was her friend's business. And so I just really trusted the people there. I love that they integrate Christian values into the lessons and stuff like that. But, I can't afford it without that grant, period. So they can be Christian as all they want, but y'all prices is not, you know, not fit in my pockets, period. So, I had written a letter basically saying that I was withdrawing her for that reason because the RISE grant ran out or whatever. And they said that they were going to send the letters in to the RISE grant coordinators or whoever, the powers that be, pretty much. And so I don't know if they actually did do that, because I wrote a very passionate letter, and it wasn't disrespectful, but it was just, and I basically highlighted that it's really sad that I live in a county, a city, a state, a country that will spend thousands and not even thousands, millions to billions of dollars to countries, that ain't got nothing to do with us. For whatever reason, we are funding their wars and stuff like that, killing all these kids and things like that, where thousands and thousands of kids are being killed. We're funding that. We have money to fund that, but we can't fund the people that actually live in this country. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just putting this on because I feel like it. This is the Clarins moisture replenishing lip balm. I love this stuff. It came as a sample and I just love it. I like clearance anyway. When I used to work at Macy's, I used to stop by the clearance booth all the time for their hand cream, and it was something else that I used to use from clearance that was just amazing. And they always smell so fresh and good. Love it. So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place 2 shades. I'm going in with 14 and 12. So 14 I'm going to use just on the outer part of my underbrow, and then just to kind of give it a pop. And then for the rest of it, I'm going in with 12. But yeah, so it was just a lot going on. I just was so stressed out. I had sent that letter in, and so I have been doing my due diligence to kind of find something else. And a church member of mine recommended a friend of hers, and so I got on the phone. I was talking to her. She quoted me for part-time $75 a week, but hey, you got to be under 25 hours, or 25 hours and under. And so I'm like, for 3 days, for basically 9 hours, because I would need to drop my daughter off at 7 to be at work by 7:30. Then, you know, have her, I don't get off until like 3:45, 4 o'clock. Then I wouldn't get to her until about 4:30. So, yeah, that would be a lot more than, I mean, not a lot more for the 3 days that I needed, because I had worked out a deal with my boss where she could come into my school for 2 days a week. But, you know, so I was going to have her at my school that I am an assistant principal at for 2 days a week. So I talked to the principal. She was okay with it. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just have her go to this lady 3 days a week. But even with the 3 days a week for 9 hours, it's still considered full time due to the hours. And so I would have had to pay her $150 a week, or try to get her early on certain days and all of that. It was just a lot going on. So I was like going back and forth in my head, trying to figure it out. And I'm like, Lord, please just work this out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't feel like stressing about it. I'm tired of like crying every night about something else. Like, I'm really, really tired of it. Like, I really don't even know how my tear ducts is even still creating tears at this point. So, basically I went to go pick her up. Today is Saturday, mind you. I picked her up from daycare yesterday on Friday. She had an amazing day. I go inside to pick her up. You have to have a key fob to get in, and you sign your kid out or whatever. And the lady that owns the place, her I'm not gonna put her name out there or whatever, but basically she told me, she was like, so we got an email today, and your rice grant lasts until July. When I tell you, I wanted to shout right there in that daggone lobby and really turn up in there. But honey, I held it together. I'm like, Lord, keep me together, because you know what? I was so stressed out. And like, yes, I'm gonna have to figure out something after July, but at that point, I can sign her up for all day pre-K through Columbus City Schools, which is free. And she could go to my mother's school. My mother is an educator as well. And so she works at a school that has an all-day pre-K. So I'm just really, really grateful. So she's either going to go to her school, or she's going to go to a school that's very close to her. So yeah, there's that. And then, what was I gonna say? So that worked itself out. I'm like, Lord, you always come through. So let that be a little bit of encouragement for somebody out there, that if you just continue to do what you need to do, trust God, pray about it, and let it go. That's my problem. I pray about it and I still be worrying. Like, what's the point of that? I gotta get that in my head, that it's not, you don't need to be worrying no more. Stop worrying so much, because you're making yourself sick. And I literally be making myself sick. Like, sick to my stomach. I be having headaches. My body aches. You know what I'm saying? I'm 32 years old. I shouldn't be having all these problems now. I know I'm getting up there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't old. So it's just like, I shouldn't be having all these body aches and things like that, and headaches, and, you know, just all this stress-induced pain. Because of the stuff that I inflict on myself, pretty much. I'm a drama queen. I'll admit it. It is what it is. High on the day of, what was it? March 2nd, 2024, Deanna admitted that she's a drama queen. Yes, I am. But God made me this way. So what can I do about it? Be less of a drama queen? Yeah, I can try. But, you know, I'm going to do my best. And I get better every single day. Y'all, I got some new concealers. And they ain't new to me. I've used them on my channel a lot. I use them when I do my makeup all the time. But I went to the hair store and got some more of the Nicka K concealer. And I got it in 06. So that's what this one is. And then let me see how light this is. It's pretty light. So yeah, that's how that looks on my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I always go in on my cappuccino. I got like 3 of them. Cappuccino by Maybelline Fit Me. That's the, and it's not called cappuccino, but it the shade is cappuccino. So I'm gonna just use a little bit of that. That's about as much as I put on my hand. Now that the primer has gotten in there, you want to leave that primer on for about 30 seconds. Sometimes I'm lazy and don't wait. Okay, or any excess, I just put it in there like that. But yeah, y'all, like it. But as far, let's get into something better. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my foundation brush. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So, something better that's been going really good and I've been keeping it on lock, is my dating life. Like, I've been dating the same guy since November, I'll say, early November. Because our first, like, meetup, I told him to come over to my best friend's Halloween party. So that was the end of October, of course. So that was our first meetup, but our first official date was in November. So that's when I, you know, attribute when we started actually dating. So we have not made anything like official yet because we're both very much cautious of, you know, just not jumping into things. Like, I have had that issue in the past. So yeah, I have had that issue in the past where I have literally jumped into stuff and thinking, oh, this is the one, this is, you know, who God sent me, da 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 da. And truth be told, when I look back on it, like, girl, you ain't prayed not one time with that man. You ain't prayed for his well-being. You ain't prayed for y'all's relationship. You ain't prayed for discernment to know that if that's the one or not. If I'm being honest with myself, I did not. I did continue to pray, but it wasn't specifically about our relationship. It wasn't about, you know, Lord, help me to understand or to see the signs of this is not the one, or if this is the one, let me know. Like, and God by now knows that I'm a little bit slow. So I've been in a little bit of extra, you know, blatant reasons why this ain't the one or this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to give me signs, like literal signs. Dang near. Hold on, y'all. I gotta all right, y'all, so I'm back. But yeah, so basically I just be needing signs from God. Like, and like I said, like, if I'm being honest with myself, in my previous relationships, God wasn't always at the center of it at all. And so with this situation, I have been praying about it since day one, like when we first matched on Hinge. And it's so crazy. Yes, we matched on Hinge, but it's crazy because I don't even really credit Hinge for it. I credit Hinge for like getting us reconnected. But crazy thing is, me and him went to college together. We both went to Bowling Green State University. He came in like 07, I believe. I didn't get there till 2010. And so he was already like almost done, dang near. And at that time, he said that his self-esteem was low at the time because he was heavier in stature. And so he was heavier. He didn't feel like, you know, he was worthy or whatever. I don't know, like, if he thought I was like stuck up or like shallow or whatever, but I hope he knows by now that, you know, that ain't me. So, um, yeah, so there that is. But now he used to work at the, well, not now, but when we were in college, he used to work at the Starbucks, and I used to go to Starbucks all the time. And I was in our student union. I used to go all the time using um my little card that they give you, you know, with your money on it or whatever, with your meal plan on it or whatever. So I used to use that all the time. Go to Starbucks, and I'm not a coffee drinker, but I used to get their vanilla bean frappe, or I used to get their smoothies, because they used to have a bomb strawberry banana smoothie, and it's all natural, all, you know, real strawberries and bananas. And so I used to love that. So anyway, I went and used to go there, but he was attractive, but I'm never the chaser. Never have been, never will be. And so if you don't say nothing to me, I'm just assume you don't, you know, you don't like me. And so, or you don't want to pursue nothing with me, because I'm not about to talk to you. I'm not about to initiate anything. So that's how that went. And, you know, he actually moved to Columbus. I'm, you know, from the area, so I was living in Columbus again. And, you know, that's just how that went. And then we ended up linking back up years later on Hinge. Like, we both ended up, and he was just like, man, I liked you in college, but I just didn't say anything because my self-esteem was low. I didn't even think you would even go for a guy like me. And mind you, he is attractive. Like, he's attractive. And the thing is, for me, I'm not one of them ones where they have to, people, you know, people have to be attractive to everybody. Like, as long as you fine to me, I don't really care what nobody else think. Like, you gonna be my man, so I don't really care about none of that. But when I tell you, he has come correct since day one. Come correct since day one. Like, this man did an amazing job on my birthday. So he took me to a rooftop restaurant, got all these nice food. Like, we had calamari, we had lamb kebabs, we had this big old seafood platter. Then he got me a cake. It was just so nice. Then we ended up going to where did we go? Oh, we went back to his place. And then we get to his place, and I'm thinking, you know, this was amazing. I got everything I wanted. Da 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 da. He gonna so back it up. Before even the birthday, he came correct with Valentine's Day, because that was gonna be the first time he met my daughter. So he came over. Valentine's Day, I believe, was on a Wednesday this year. And so he came over to my house or whatever. I feel comfortable with him in my house. Yes, I do. So he came over to my house. We cooked a steak dinner. First of all, he came correct. He came with a bouquet of flowers. He gave my daughter a big old stuffed animal. So, you know, she was smitten from day one. And she likes men being around. And I hate to say it, but it's so sad, because her dad, like, if he was around, she would just love the mess out of him. Like, she really would. But he missing out. So I ain't even gonna spend no more time talking about that bum. But anyway, he came correct. He brought her a teddy bear, so she was smitten. I was like super, like, this is super thoughtful. At the end of the day, I wasn't expecting nothing, because like I said, we've been taking it very slow. You know, we've been kind of very casual with everything, but we have been making it clear to one another that, you know, we serious about each other. We want this to last. And so, which is why we are taking it slow, which is why we are being very mindful of how we move and how we treat each other, how we come at each other, all of that. Because both of us have been in toxic situations. Both of us come from parents who have been divorced. His parents have been divorced multiple times. He did lose his father back in like 2020, I believe. And, you know, that has changed him forever. You know, when you lose a parent, it's very, very hard. I lost my dad, and it was very, very hard. And we weren't as close as him and his dad, but it was very painful and hurtful. And I cried a lot on my own. I did a lot of, it was a lot of regrets. It was a lot of, being pissed off because my dad wasn't around when I felt like he should have been. We could have had a better relationship, da 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 da. And then when we finally were having, coming together and having a better relationship, that's when, he passed away, and it was just very, very hard for me. So we both have been through like similar traumas, and I wanted to also make sure that we didn't become trauma bond because we both have experienced the same things and we just want to be around each other because we have the same traumas. No, we literally F with each other. Like, I don't really know how else to describe it. We really do mess with each other, like on a heavy note. And so I really appreciate him. Man, I don't even know where my airspun powder is. So I'm going to just use this. Like, oh, that's irritating as heck. But anyway, I'm going to just use this light shade right here with my triangle puff or whatever. And just set my under eye in the places that I highlighted. But yeah, so we're just vibing. We really vibing. We taking it slow. I'm going to meet his parents. I mean, his mother and his grandmother. And I wish I could have met his dad. He sounded like he was an amazing person. He sounded like he could cook. Because I work with a guy that knew his father and knows him as well. And so, he was like, man, his dad was an amazing person. Da, 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 da. I was like, dang, I wish I really could have met him. But, God saw fit not to. So I'm going to do what I can to make sure that I create a bond with his mother and, be genuine in myself. And, and that's it. That's all I can be is myself. And so that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to make sure that I'm real and make sure, that I'm, letting his mom know that I really appreciate her for raising a son like him, because he's a good person. He really is. Like, he's a really, really good person. And he just has a good heart. You could tell. And so, where is my blush? I don't know nothing. Y'all, I did a Black Bridal Expo. I did makeup for a few models. And so, my makeup is kind of like everywhere in my case, in my vanity stand right here. Like, it's a lot going on. So, I apologize if I'm like all over the place. But anyway, but I want my videos to be more like this. To be more of a, I'm talking to my girlfriends. Because y'all my girlfriends. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all are my girlfriends. So, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the prayers. All of that. So, I'm going to be meeting his family. And he hasn't met my mom yet. So, and my mom, I'll be nervous. Like, because I don't be knowing what she going to say, when she going to say. Like, it'd be a lot dealing with my mother sometimes. So, and it's not even that you got to deal with her like she's a horrible person. Like, she's a great person. She wants the best for me. All of that. But it's just, sometimes I'll be like, Mom, don't scare this man off with all y'all questions and all of that. Because I got a good feeling about this one. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I keep God at the center. I pray for us. I make sure that I let him know that I'm praying. All of that. And so at the end of the day, it's just really a good situation that we're in right now. I like him a lot. I don't want to speak too soon because right now we both have expressed to each other that like, we want to make sure this ain't too good to be true, because right now it's feeling too good to be true because we vibing literally on everything, like everything. So we vibing, and so it's just a good vibe, and I'm just going with it. That's all I can say. I'm not going to sabotage nothing. I'm not going to overthink nothing. It's just going to be what it is. Like, every day we get closer. Every day we learn more about each other. And yeah, so it just be a good vibe. It'd be a good vibe between me and him. So I be ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. And it's good to like feel those jitters again. Like, when you about to see him. Like, today I'm gonna see him and I'm just like and now he got me a hoodie too. So mind you, like I said, back to my birthday. So we get to his house. We went to the rooftop place. I told y'all that. So we went back to his place, and I'm thinking, you know, everything is over. You know, my birthday. He celebrated me well. Da 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 da. He come out with a package, and it looked like, you know, a clothing item is in it. So I opened it up, and I always compliment him on this particular hoodie that he wears, and it's from a Black-owned brand or whatever. And he was like, I guess he just figured, like, okay, since she complimented me on it all the time, I'm gonna get her one. So he got me one in my favorite color, red. And so he got that, and I was just like, man, this man be listening to me. He's attentive. Like, and like I said, when I tell y'all it seems like it's too good to be true, it really do. Like, because he is, but you gotta realize some people were raised right. And so from what people tell me about how his dad was, and like how and how he tells me his mom is and stuff like that, you could just tell he was raised right. And so unfortunately, you know, I'm not saying you know, other people wasn't raised right that I've dealt with in the past, but what I'm saying is they ain't take the advice. I'll tell you that now. Like, not with me anyway. And like I said, I wasn't their person. So the person that is for them, they'll act right for them, because that's their person. I was not their person, period. Like, I know that now. And so I'm glad to have that, you know, that type of wisdom now, to know you just wasn't that. It wasn't nothing wrong with you. It may not have been nothing wrong with them, but y'all just wasn't good together. Y'all wasn't good for each other, period. Bottom line, y'all didn't bring the best out of each other. And so now that, you know, the hurt and the pain and all of that is gone away, you can literally sit back and reflect, like, was I right for that person? Hell no, you weren't right for that person. Like, y'all brought negativity out in each other. And right now, this man brings me peace. This man brings me, you know, the calm that I need with my overthinking self. Like, for me, I need somebody like that. That's going to help me really, you know, I can't talk and do this at the same time, girl. I can't. I cannot. So yeah. Anyway, but yes, I need somebody like that in my life, and he has been that thus far. Like, and it's so crazy because people will tell you all the time, people like have quotes all the time, like, you can meet somebody and they'll do what you've been begging another person to do for years, but this person hasn't been able to accomplish it in 3-4 months. Like, how, Sway, how? And so yeah, he has been able to do that, and I'm grateful, because he brings good traits out of me. He makes me want to be better. It's a fly in here, and I'm so irritated because it just made me mess up. I'm going to just make this line a little thicker then. I don't like a huge wing on my eye, because you guys know my eyes is almond shaped anyway. Like, it has a natural, like, kind of, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I don't be liking a super dramatic wing all the time. I will every now and then, but I don't like it all the time. But let's get to work. Work has been work. And honestly, that's literally all I got to say about that. Like, am I super happy at work? No. I ain't gonna be happy until I'm doing what I want to do, which is this all day long. I ain't gonna be truly happy until I'm doing that and making other people feel beautiful. I love doing other people's makeup. I love doing other people's hair. I love making people feel beautiful. I love making people feel like they can enhance their beauty and do it on a budget. I love that. Like, that's my motto. Do it on a budget, because it don't take a lot. Everything that I've just used right now has been under $15. It doesn't take a lot to be a knockout beauty. Like, it really doesn't. I'm gonna use some of my Dollar Tree lashes, $1.25. Like, come on, y'all don't gotta do a lot. Y'all don't gotta spend a lot. People be feeling like they got to keep up with this person, keep up with that person. No, like I said, y'all's favorite influencers and stuff, my favorite influencers that I watch all the time, Makeup Shayla, all of them, please, they are getting this stuff sent to them. They ain't paid for nothing in years, trust me. And if they did, it's because they just wanted some extra. It wasn't because they just needed to. They get stuff sent to them on the daily, I guarantee it. And I know it because they be doing PR unboxing videos and stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's not get crazy. Just because we trying to keep up with these people that's getting stuff sent to them anyway. They ain't even paying for it. Why am I going to stress myself and pay for it? Hell to the no. So I'm just taking these out. And yeah. In between this, like, I'm going to record a wig video. Because I did, oh my gosh, it's about to piss me off. Like, ooh. I need one of them zappers. Because this thing is getting on my nerves. Girl, my temper and my patience. I'm working on patience. I really am. Like, even when I'm driving and stuff, like, I have the worst kind of road wreck. Like, it's bad. It ain't to the point where I just want to, like, shoot people. Because people be trying to run people down and shoot them. And I don't want to harm nobody. But I do want to, like, sometimes, like, you know, curse people completely out. Like, because why would you do that? Why would you try to switch over in this lane? You know, you ain't got no room. And they ain't even had no blinker on to alert me that you wanted to get over. Like, that'd be the stuff that irritates me. And then it'd be rude people, you know, not wanting to deliberately not let people in. Like, okay, I'm doing everything right. I got my turn signal on. I got everything to alert you that I want to get over, and you just want to be a butthole and not let me over. Yeah, that's when the devil be knowing what my triggers is, and he be wanting me to backslide so bad. He do. Cause I'll be real with y'all. I'm one of them cussing Christians. I hate to say it, but that's my stronghold. Some people, you know, are alcoholics. Some people are liars. Some people are backstabbers. Some people are gossipers. Some people are, addicted to substances, whatever it may be. But my downfall is my mouth, for sure, because it could cut you like a knife, baby. For real. Some things that I will say, honey, will have you in a chokehold. Like, girl, did you have to say that? Yes, I did. Because don't play with me. Because it don't take a lot. I mean, it does take a lot for me to get to a point where I feel like I got to cut you with my words. Because at the end of the day, if I have to, because I'm too cute to be fighting still. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too grown for that. But I will cut you with my words. Because you're going to remember that. Your wounds will heal after I beat you up. But the things that I said, oh, baby, it's going to stick. It's going to stick. So stop playing with me. So I'm going to put these lashes on. But I'm working on that. Because that's not how a Christian should act. And like I said, you shouldn't want to hurt people with your words. But people will take you there. And that's the thing. The devil knows what your triggers are. The devil knows when the certain situations that you will be in sometime, and you just want to cut somebody out. He gonna try to make sure you in those situations all the time. I'm gonna put this other lash on because y'all making me nervous. All right, so now I'm gonna merge my lashes with the falsies. You see how full and pretty these are for $1.25? Stop playing with me. And y'all going to Ulta or wherever and paying like $10, $11 for lashes. Y'all keep going. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Go ahead. But I'm gonna be saving over here at Dollar Tree and looking good doing it. You feel me? Period. I'm gonna do something to my bottom lashes a little bit. I really wish my bottom lashes would grow a little bit more. Like, I be wanting them long. Not super long to where it look like a, insect is crawling out your eye. But I do like them a little bit thicker. And since I didn't do no eyeshadow, I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight in the inner corner after I get done with this. Get my highlight out. The highlight I'll be using is the same one I've been using literally for years. This is from Wet n Wild. This is Gold Flower in the shade Gold Flower Crown. But yeah, this is their Mega Glow highlighting powder. And I'm gonna just use a little bit of like a small brush like this. I don't even know what kind of brush this is. But I'm gonna just put some of this on there. And I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. And you honestly, you see it in person, but this little trick like really helps with pictures. Like it really shows up in pictures. So well, I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna use a nude lip that I got. What is this? Okay, this is Coffee. It's called Coffee. It's by Nika K, I believe. This is the lip pencil. I'm gonna do that. It's a nice brown shade. And I do overline my top lip because I got a white girl upper lip. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I ain't getting no filler, so this is the best I can do, baby. And I just overline just a little bit. I don't be, you know, up here. But I overline just a little bit. As you can see, it ain't a lie. It ain't a lie. For those that be so pressed about other people's makeup. I don't be pressed about other people's makeup. If it ain't my style, then it ain't my style. I ain't gonna do it. But I ain't about to be in their comments like, girl, that don't look good. Like, that's what they want to do. Leave them be. But yeah, anyway, this is the LA Colors lipstick in Oh Teddy. Reminds me of a MAC one. I ain't gonna say no name. Definitely reminds me of something from MAC. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of my lip gloss from Lancome. They sent this in a PR. I think I signed up for something online for Lancome. And they sent these lip glosses. Like this one and another one. And honey, love it. Love everything about it. I'm gonna do one last spray down. Everything I literally use is from either Target. Now, I did get the Juvia's Place from their website because they had a sale. So, I just got some stuff on there. And Juvia Place ain't super expensive. And just know, if I'm using it, it ain't expensive. Trust me. Because I ain't paying no money to look good when I know I can achieve something else. So, yeah, I'll come back when I got my wig on. And I'll do a quick little outro. All right, see y'all later. Thanks for chatting with me, listening to me go on and on and on. But yeah, there's a life update. Moral of the story, pray and stop worrying, period. Okay, y'all, so here's the final look. I gotta clean my house now. It looks a mess. I really never bounced back from the party that I had for my birthday. But anyway, about to clean this house up, about to put some clothes away, and get out and run these streets with my bag. I'll see y'all later. Bye.